It's Bourbonnight live.
Hello.
Welcome in, everyone. Pardon me while I adjust this mic real quick. There we are. Sorry we're a couple minutes late. It's been a day.
It's only 2 minutes.
Yeah, I know, but we're always so punctual. Yeah.
Sure.
I'm clicking that button right at 8, man.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Sure.
How's everyone doing tonight? We got some news. We got a video to play here in just a second.
Ooh, fun stuff.
Yeah, about a 3-minute video. We got some sample shout outs and all that. And I guess we'll just go ahead and do that.
Which part?
Sample shout out.
Okay.
We did a Maker's Mark private selection pick on this weekend.
On this weekend?
Yep.
On Friday?
And we met up with some awesome patrons who helped us pick a very, very cool bottle that'll be coming soon.
And by soon, he means at least 6 months.
Right. Yeah.
Because most barrel picks these days take at least 6 months.
Yeah.
It's unusual for them to take less than that. So.
Agreed. Yeah.
By coming soon, he means in 2023.
We got a couple cool samples here. This is from Ray. We have an Old Elk Armagnac finish, which is 108.5. Looking forward to that. We have the Heaven Hill Experience You Do Bourbon, 8-year cask strength, which is 129.6.
I've been wondering about that because I have not done bourbon.
And then we have a Brooklyn.
No. No, sure. I think it's Brooklyn.
Brooklyn?
Yeah, he said it's the same as Brooklyn, but spelled different.
Brooklyn.
Just Brooklyn.
Wordhog. You gotta put the wheat whiskey NJ BBC pick. It's 137 proof, so Scotch in there as well. Also, Ray.
So kindly.
Yeah, the smoke wagon that we didn't have, that we don't have, that we do now have. This is the Uncut the Younger, which is 57.56%.
Jonathan Peterson in the chat requesting a best of the year review for our picks. That is actually, I like this idea.
I like it.
I don't know if I'd want to rank them because I don't feel like that's fair.
Sure.
Things sometimes.
We all have our faves.
Right, and some, the ones that cost more and cost less, and I don't know. There's a lot of considerations, but I think we could do maybe like a top 5. Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
That would be fun.
The Maker's experience was, this was our first Maker's pick. It was incredible.
Would highly recommend if you ever get the opportunity to go on a Maker's pick.
Yeah. Wow.
It's unlike any other barrel pick that we've ever been on.
Mm-hmm. Very, very cool.
Very curl?
Very curl.
Very curl.
Very curl. Nerd alert. Bourbon Nerd saying that. I guess he's calling himself out.
Don't be rude.
Look, I'm here, everybody. Nerd alert. Good to see a lot of the regulars in here. Some new people, too. Hey, there's Ray. We're talking about you, Ray.
And all the gifts you've bestowed upon us.
Yeah. We're going to drink some 1792 tonight.
Yes. Why are we doing that?
Because our pick, which is called Drink 1792, is coming out this week. We are finally releasing it to our Patreon community, and I'm just looking forward to it.
Yes, we start rolling those out on Wednesday to Patreon. There's only about 100 bottles, and we have like 700 and something patrons, so you do math. It's not gonna that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
And so, we start with our highest donating tier per month, and we work our way through Patreon that way. I saw some people join today, and I was like, that's exciting. We do go into, once we find out our pick is at the retailer and we let Patreon know that it's there and it will start being open for purchase soon, we do go into what we call a blackout period, which is where if you join or you increase your tiers, those don't get processed till the first of the month, and we hold that back until the next month because your pledge hasn't processed, and because the people who are already in at that tier and the tiers close by, the adjacent tiers, it wouldn't be fair to them.
A little inside baseball there.
Just some facts and figures for you.
Facts and figures.
We're
going to start
out letting everyone know.
Yeah, with the small batch here.
Oh, we're going to start with the small batch.
I think so. What do you want to start with?
I guess that makes sense. No.
What What is our small batch? 93.7 proof. You know, we work our way up here, folks.
We've got some other full proofs back here. We've got a Bourbon Pursuit full proof pick.
We don't
Excited
have
to taste that one.
our pick. It's actually going to be here Tuesday, I think.
It should be here Tuesday. Last time I checked the tracking.
Yeah.
Check the
Almost
tracking
here.
again.
We could have drank it on tonight's stream, but
Let us see.
yeah. But let me go ahead and get this
Go ahead. Just
poured.
a nibble.
Just
Perfect.
a wee dram.
I don't need too much to remember what
Small
log
batch.
in. Goodness.
Well, while you're doing that, why don't I go ahead and play a video here. You know, always take the camera when we go on a pick experience, and want to share this with you because we were lucky enough to have the master distiller himself there, and he brought some pearls of wisdom, Danny Kahn, and so I had to put a few of those into the video. So let's go ahead and give it a look. This was back, what was this, December of
last year.
21.
Yep. It's been a while.
Here we go.
Three things I evaluate are aroma, flavor, and finish. And for every sip I take, I'm probably taking 20 sniffs. I'm trying to understand the primary characteristic. And then I tend to look past that and try to understand what the secondary, tertiary, etc. components are. So aroma is most important.
C had more of a smoky coffee note to it, which I liked. I don't like coffee, but I like that in this. A I love. I mean, that's right up my alley.
I thought A had the longest finish.
It does, for sure.
I agree with that.
Is anyone feeling like they couldn't narrow it down to 2?
2 is fair.
I would probably leave B behind, and I think it's a little bit more herbal and maybe like a little bit more like cinnamon herbal cherry than I personally prefer for me.
I have to agree.
Does anyone
That was-
agree?
That was
B?
mine.
Yes.
See, that was easy.
Now you guys know this man made B, and here you're all talking bad about it.
And that's not, if it's not your top first or second choice, it's not your top first. No problem.
Otherwise,
There are no
that wouldn't want to hurt your feelings.
there are no defects here.
No,
But there are
no,
differences.
there are-
I did rank my number 1 and number 2, and I have them here not just to agree or disagree with you guys, but I preferred A, and my second choice was D, and I found those two to be very different. I got more caramel, more aged fruit in A. I thought it was a little spicy on the flavor. I thought it was a long-lasting finish that was a little viscous, a little bit oaky in the end. But that to me had the longest, most flavorful finish. This was a good discussion by you guys. I think there were a lot of, I think I agreed with a couple of people. I think you and I were aligned very much so on A and D. I mean, I think there were a lot of very similar comments. But again, you can't go wrong when you're talking about preference. That's different than profile. So when we taste, where are we trying to target versus what is our preference?
Doesn't he do such a good job?
Come on.
Doesn't he do such a good job? I was
Get
like,
out of here.
I forgot what happened that day. And then I watched the video, I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. It's like all the little best moments.
Yeah. And the sticker reveal there at the end, Drink
Yes.
1792, takeoff of one of Blink-182's best albums, in my opinion. Their
Fantastic
self-titled
opinion.
album, yeah.
Which is the only opinion that matters.
Dadgun it. and Little Chad's opinion. He also agrees.
Yes, Little Chad. Little Chad almost became the new permanent host of It's Bourbon
Oh.
Night today. We were building a shed out back, and Chad fell off the tall ladder. Thankfully,
I'm
into
fine.
a pit of mud.
Yeah.
But at first I was like, did you just break your leg?
Yeah. Well, you know, it's been raining.
It's
We
here.
were fighting the rain today. It rained all day
Off and
yesterday.
on, off and on.
Very wet, malleable earth.
And slippery ladders.
and
He
this,
took a
this
tumble.
cross beam I was putting in
Yeah.
one side
Well,
of
they
a
don't need
cross
to.
beam, and then it fell out of its little notch, and I was putting weight on it. So then there I go.
The shed
and then,
wasn't stable. So
Woo!
I swear, I turned around when I heard him go, "Whoa." And it was like you were in the air for like a solid minute, even though it really wasn't that long. But I also couldn't move to help you in that time.
You know that the Mad Men intro where
where he's
just
falling.
That was
yeah,
me.
it was like Chad.
That was me.
But he fell, butt first into a little patch of mud.
Well, butt and
Your ribs. His ribs kind of got it too. At first I thought maybe he broke a rib, but he's fine. Look at him.
I'm good.
He's doing good.
Just need a little.
We don't have to worry about the falls yet.
whiskey.
I was like, you need to be careful, Chad, though, because ladders, like, that's like
Yeah, you don't mess with ladders.
big cause of...
folks. It's the first
it
time I ever
can
fell off
really-
a ladder. Just so everyone
It can
knows.
really get you.
I'm not like clumsy.
I didn't fall off a ladder.
You didn't fall.
Excuse
You
me.
didn't fall off the ladder. You didn't fall off the ladder.
That's actually like one of my number one fears. I know it's stupid. Well, it's not really stupid because it can be
Ladders
fatal.
demand respect.
No, I mean it could be fatal. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, so it's not a dumb fear.
No.
I'm afraid of heights, so I don't like to get up on the ladders.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me.
But yeah, coming off that beautiful bean footage, that's going to be some great stuff. We were humbled that we all agreed on barrel A, and then Danny Kahn was like, "Well, yes." He waited till we said our piece. He was like, "Well, I have to agree. A was my favorite. It had the most going on. His second favorite was
Yeah.
barrel D.
Really?
We had like 6, right?
I was like, I hope only the people who were there will really truly believe us when they watch that clip that like he didn't
Yeah.
say that first. But I did like that he saved all his thoughts until
Mm-hmm.
afterwards. He let us have our discussion, solidify what we were going to pick, and then once we were done, he was like, if you want to know, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
And
We're like,
we did. Of course we want to
do.
know. Were we wrong?
He dropped a lot of nuggets of wisdom. Didn't include all of them in the video for time. Maybe I'll
Maybe a
go back
Patreon.
and
Could
maybe
be a
for
fun
Patreon or
little
something.
another
Yeah.
round, maybe like this
For sure.
week when the bottle drops. It would be a fun little nuggets of info.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Let's drink this small batch.
All right.
Well, we're kind of letting that settle in. There's a
I
few.
don't think it needs to settle much.
There's a few links down in the description still. There's still a link to the Red Cross donation if you want to donate to the flood relief here
Speaking
in
of
Kentucky.
it raining more today, yes,
Right,
like
yeah, not
exactly
helping.
what we did not need.
helping.
No.
We also have a link to our Scotland trip. We have a few spots still available for our Scotland trip.
We do.
And I think there was a...
I'm getting so excited about that. I know it's like, I don't
yeah.
know, what, 10 months away?
10 months away.
More than that. Yeah, something like that. I'm still very excited.
The third link I just remembered is to our new merch. Like, this is a new shirt.
This is old
This
merch.
is an oldie but goodie.
But I love this blue
Yeah.
shirt.
Mm-hmm. And we have our first super chat of the evening, Sarah.
Oh, Roger says, nice video, Chad. I did one of the last 1792 tours they did last month. Here's a toast to all the workers who made those tours possible. Yes, cheers to them. Very nice super chat. For those of you
thank
who
you.
don't know, they did cease tours at the Barton 1792 location in Bardstown. Their setup there is kind of strange. We're dog sitting, by the way. A different dog. He's not as quiet as Zoe, but he's a sweet boy. We've watched him before. His name is Gary. Gary.
Gary.
Well, there he is. Say hello.
Look.
And he's
Oh,
gone.
he's freaked out.
He's camera shy. Anyways, the distillery and everything is kind of situated down in a valley, I guess. What would you call it? I don't know. A valley. I keep doing that. Like you'll understand better. They really don't have anywhere to expand. They need to expand their tour situation because like their gift shop is tiny.
Well, I think that's why
And they can-
it was sort of like, put in the money or just suspend.
Well, and if
Tours
you're
and-
Sazerac, they're owned by Sazerac. You've put money into revamping the whole Buffalo Trace tour, like
Yep.
millions and millions of dollars. The Sazerac House in New Orleans, millions and millions of dollars.
Yep.
Do you want to take millions and millions of more dollars to somehow figure out a way down again in this like little valley where there's not a lot of room to move around, to try to figure out another way to do something there? Or do you just say, you know what, go to our brands that are better prepared for this?
Right, and let this just be the workforce. Because also, they had a warehouse collapse. They had
Right, they've had a lot go on over there.
And like eventually someone's gonna get hurt or something.
Yeah.
So
now who knows? In the future, they may bring something back, but
yeah, I think it would definitely be a new visitor center. Though that thing was stuck in the early '90s.
There was like one bar big enough for like 8 people to do a tasting in, and I mean, if you had 30 people in that visitor center, it would have been tight. Which is like the size of an average tour some other places.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyways, that's enough about that.
Steve here in the super chat saying send money for Little Chad Productions. I like it. Give me
That's
the
what
logo.
we'll call it, Lil Chad
Little Chad
Productions.
Productions.
And screw you, Sarah.
And screw you, Sarah Productions. Nah. Thank you, Steve. We'll give you
that's funny,
$17.92.
though.
Cheers.
I like it because it's funny. I'll allow
I like
it.
it because it's funny. So I heard a little chatter here about 100 being pretty low, and I mean it is. You're doing 125 proof, full proof barrel. It depends on the angel share. It depends on the age. I don't remember the
100
exact
what
age
being low?
of our bottles. 100 bottles.
Oh, yes.
It's not exactly 100. It's a little north of that, but
The retailer holds some back because they are shipping them.
Yeah.
So, well, they do have multiple stores, but I think they keep a few bottles for the one store and maybe like a case or two. And then they also have to keep another case or two because as they're being shipped out, if any are damaged in transit, they have to replace them.
Yeah.
And so on. So they keep, 2 or 3 cases for situations like that. And whatever they don't use to replace, they sell in the store.
Yeah.
And then we get the rest. So there was only, I think, like 130-ish. I don't even know if that number's accurate. That might be a little high. Roughly 130. But again, 2 or 3 cases of 6, probably 3 cases for those circumstances. We get a case for our own collection, and then we save bottles for, anytime we do like donations for charitable things, fundraisers. Meetups, things like that.
That type
so
of stuff, yeah.
it goes in the vault, if you will.
In the Disney vault,
I
except
wish
not
we had a
Disney.
big old bank vault for that
Yeah.
type of stuff.
Maybe
but
one day.
Maybe one day.
We'll just seal off this room with
Great.
bank doors.
Oh gosh, Chad just locks himself in here. And it's higher proof, so the yield is lower in general.
Yeah.
It was a lower yield though than typical. Like it was on the low side.
Yeah. Yeah, so full proof is 125 proof. So that's their barrel proof entry. That's why they call it full proof. It's not exactly barrel proof.
It's not cask strength.
It's not cask strength. So if it's like 128, it gets cut down to 125. Because that's what they're meaning by full proof. They're barrel entry proof. So went in at 125, it's going out to you all as 125 proof. But yeah. Yes. So small batch. What you got to say about it, Sarah? 93.7.
I mean, it reads
93.7 proof.
It reads 93.7. But I write this one off a lot. I'm like, nah.
Sure.
I think because of the proof, it's just not where I want to be anymore. Can you stop?
Loud dog licking himself.
He's licking a toy. It's loud.
You brought a toy down?
It's a rope toy. He seems to be doing okay with it.
Yeah, okay.
Some dogs can't have those because they shred them and then they eat the rope and then it's not digestively not
fun.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's mellow, but it still has flavor. And I like that about it. I think this is a good, I wouldn't say beginners as in your first thing. I think it has a little more flavor than that, but maybe like a nice step up from a entry level bourbon.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I agree. This isn't one that I'm reaching for a whole lot, but having it now, it's like this is pretty solid.
It's mellow,
Yeah.
very mellow. Again, the flavors have been tampered down by the addition of water, but you get some of those oak characteristics in there. Again, all that's really hanging out for me besides that is like nice caramels and vanillas.
Yeah.
It's hard to get much else. There's a little bit of a spiciness kind of towards the finish, but it's again all very mellow, approachable. Yeah, I think it's a good step up from entry level,
So we have an interesting question here from Kyle. It says, what happens if the proof is lower than 125 in the barrel at 1792? So this is actually a fun fact. They don't store barrels in the first... Gary. That tail.
Watch your tail.
In the first and second floors of the rick house, they don't store any barrels there. They'll, take them down there if they're getting ready to do something with them, but they don't store there for aging. So it's only third floor and above, and then you're getting into heat, and you're not guaranteed, but I mean, if you're letting it sit there for so many years, the angel share is going to happen, and your proof is going to go up when the water evaporates.
But wouldn't you also say that if a bottle is lower than 125, that was like earmarked for a full proof? Wouldn't they just proof it down to bottled and bond, or
that also
do a single barrel, or blend it into this?
Yeah.
Seems like.
So that's the other thing. Yeah, if it for whatever reason leaky barrel or whatever happened that it's lower than this barrel entry proof, then they would just batch it, proof it down, blend it for this, or bottle and bond, or single barrel, or all the other ones that we're going to drink tonight, which we should do.
Yes, let's move on.
Let's move on.
Ray said his heart just stopped at the clang of bottles.
I know. So we're both
It was scary. We both. What are you doing back there? I never know what he's doing back there.
No. Now he's directly behind us and sitting. I wish you guys could see this.
He wants to be involved.
His legs like.
It looks like a chicken when you're a whole chicken when you're gonna roast it with the legs splayed out. That's just how he sits. He does his own thing.
He does his thing.
Let him be.
Where to go to next? So we have the bottled and bond. We have the single barrel. I think the single barrel is lower proof, 98.6.
Single barrel, then bottled and bond.
What's the that's the bottled and bond. What am I looking for? What's a 12-year? 12-year is 96.6.
So I guess we should go there next.
Could.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
It's not that big of a difference.
It's not that big of a difference.
Okay, let's do that one first. I'll keep this over here. We shall go there next.
It's not there. Oh, we are going there?
Yeah.
12-year?
No, you're right. What you said.
Okay.
I don't know. It's been a really long day. We were working on that shed for hours. Because you have to...
Sweet wheat's 91.
Chad, will you figure it out?
91.2. Let's do this. Sweet wheat. Everybody.
We had to build the box with the 2x4s that go in the ground. They have to be level, and you fill it with pea gravel, and then that has to be level, and you build the shed on top of it. It's not my forte.
Yeah.
We got it done.
Got it done, folks.
If it hadn't been for the rain, we would have finished.
Yeah, we sit in the inside, then we go back out. Yeah.
After the fall, we lost a little momentum. Is it a shed or a mini rig house? JP Bama wants to know.
What?
I wish it was a mini rig house.
Aged in a Rubbermaid shed. Put that on the label. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to put a plaque on the inside, like this on this day, and
Chad fell here.
this is where Chad fell.
This is his imprint. His ass print. And
Yeah,
ribs
this
print.
thing made a pretty good imprint.
Just say I unleveled the pea gravel.
You did.
E.H. Taylor Rubbermaid. Nice, right? Warehouse plastic.
Warehouse P.
Warehouse pea. Warehouse pea gravel.
Technically, I would call it Warehouse R for the brand, but
True. 91.2. I don't know why they went so low on sweet wheat. Crafted with sweet and delicious wheat instead of the more traditional rye, this bourbon is quite distinctive from most. The soft wheat delivers a subtle and smooth taste with gentle layers of flavor. Each sip expresses a harmony of sweetness and dryness. Enjoy this perfectly balanced flavor that will entice your senses.
all right, I can't wait. Entice me.
Woo me. It's sweet. It's a wheater.
It's sweet.
Yeah. Now, the only one we don't have, and I wish we did, is the high rye.
We have the port.
Do we?
We had the port.
We had the port. I don't think we have the port
Oh,
anymore.
we don't have the port anymore. We finished it. It was so low.
Yeah.
I know because I made a candle out of it, I think.
Yep, the purple label.
Yep.
That was a great
I
candle.
remember now.
Yeah.
We don't have it anymore.
See you, Todd.
Bye, Todd. Have a beautiful evening.
Cheers. Yeah, it's very soft.
It is. Let me get another sip.
I think with wheat, I kind of like it to be more up around the 100 proof generally. Weller 107 being a favorite.
Honestly,
You know,
it has a little more mid to back palate flavor, and it has maybe a little bit of a longer finish. Oh yeah, Wayne has that candle.
go
That's
Wayne.
why, we don't have the port anymore, and I
Yeah.
know because I made that candle.
That was.
It has a bit more mid to back palate, like flavor lingering around, maybe a tiny bit more finish than the small batch. But do you get an insane difference between the two? I mean, and again, maybe that's the proof, but I really wish you would stop that. I love you, but can you quit? He's just like nibbling on this rope. Oh, it's driving me nuts.
He was like, I'm not in the mic pickup pattern enough, so let me go lay behind you and do this.
Okay.
Thanks. Raphael, super chat. Unfortunately, no drinking because I'm still recovering from 2 abdominal surgeries.
No.
But I can still watch and support the channel. Cheers. Wow.
Well, thank you for
Here's a
watching, and we'll
speedy recovery.
we'll give you a cowbell
Absolutely.
if I can.
To Raphael's recovery.
We will enjoy this pour for you.
Yes. I think, Kevin, to answer your question, the theme of tonight's live will probably be, man, the full proof is so good.
Yeah.
But I don't know, we got that bottle and
Again.
bond,
I think this one would be a great option for people who like lower proof stuff. And maybe, I don't think you can find this, though. Can you?
It's really tough, yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't worry about it. If you can't find it. I mean, it's good.
It is
but I would
good.
say for, like, people who think that they love Weeders because they're obsessed with Weller or Pappy or whatever, then sure, I think you will like this one. You're going to compare them, and I don't know what you're going to feel when you do that because they're made by the same parent company.
Mm-hmm.
So that's up to you, but I think that you would enjoy this if that's who you are. If you are a proof hound like us, it's not bad. Like, again, if someone handed this to me at a party, I would drink it. Probably very quickly because it's really easy and mellow.
I'm thinking that Wilderness Trail 6-year wheated, personally, that's 100 proof.
Yeah.
That's what I would probably reach over this guy. So if you can't find this...
Have we done a weeded flight before? We have.
We have, yeah.
We haven't-
I think it was more of the main players, like your
Yeah.
Weller and
It's like,
and
this
that
could be
stuff.
interesting.
So
That
maybe do another one.
Wilderness Trail.
Uh-huh.
There's other weeded products.
There are other weeded
now.
products, yeah.
They're not coming to mind at this very moment, but
Doesn't Old Elk have a weeded?
I think you're right. I think.
Um,
My brain, it don't work so good right now.
Jefferson's did an Ocean that was weeded.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we have it, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, I also can't remember how much this costs, but I wouldn't chase this.
I wouldn't
on
pay
the
secondary.
No.
Mm-mm. No.
If you found this at the store for somewhere between what the small batch and the full proof costs, then I'd say absolutely.
Yeah.
If you like wheat and you're okay with this proof,
So
then
you'd
sure.
be talking around $40 to $45.
Yeah.
I honestly cannot remember, because we've had this bottle for a minute. I cannot remember what this one cost.
It's very soft, very easy, very mellow. Again,
Very sweet, very wheat.
Yep, very sweet, very wheat. If you are newer to the bourbon, to your bourbon journey, I think this would be a nice choice for you.
Ray's saying he thought the MSRP was somewhere around 50. Yeah, so a wheater for 50,
40 to 50
or
bucks.
a full proof for 50.
I'm going with the full
I'm
proof.
going with that full proof.
But if you don't want the full proof
Right.
or your wheated is your flavor profile, then sure,
Yeah.
go with this. All right, moving on.
Moving on. That sounds good. I'll have that.
I want to save my clean glasses for the full proofs. Well, I guess it won't matter because it's going to drown this out anyways. So.
Yeah.
Whatever, Chad.
So now we're going... Hold on, there's one other one I haven't checked the proof on. So before we... The 225th. I think it's lower proof as well. 92.15. That had some Kentucky significance. Kentucky was a 15th state in the Union, and it was...
The 225?
1792? Yeah,
It's the 225th anniversary
No,
of...
the proof.
Oh.
92.15.
Oh, I don't know.
I think we're the 15th state.
Don't ask me about history.
History.
Bye, Ray.
See you, Ray.
Thanks for being
Great
a
to
mod.
see you this weekend. He was
Yeah.
he was on our. He helped us pick
Todd and him and
Todd
Derek,
and
who
Derek.
were all in the chat.
Yeah. Well, Todd left.
He did, but he's allowed. He gave us his time on Friday.
suppose.
He doesn't have to be a mod tonight.
I suppose. There we go. Excuse me, little Chad.
Little Chad, get back here.
Now, speaking of ones that you're not going to be able to find in the store. This
I
is
want
another
to take
one.
a picture of like little Chad just chilling in like swimming, like a hot tub of.
Too hot in the hot tub.
Oh jeez, I feel like we could do all kinds of a little Chad calendar. Oh, just a little Chad doing things, and all the proceeds go to charity.
Sure.
Wouldn't that be fun?
I like it.
I
This
don't think I
probably-
would buy that though. It would be funny to see like a digital copy of, but I would be like $20.
No
No
way.
way. But for charity, and
Yeah.
you get a little Chad calendar.
So this was a limited edition in 2017. So this is another one that you might see on the secondary, and you're wondering, did little Chad falling off a ladder?
A little laugh.
That'd be the caption. A
Okay.
little shed. We'll have to build a little
Yeah,
shed.
little Chad's bourbon jacuzzi, a little Chad NFT. If I knew how to make one, I would do that. Oh, jeez. Okay, that was too much.
Yeah. 92.15 proof. 2017.
I like the nose on this.
I know, just tune it out.
But is he, like, eating it? Is my concern.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Stop it.
Gary.
This is... I mean, it's good. I like it.
Quit that.
I feel like a lot of the 1792s, I just wish, you know, really
You wish
waiting
it
for
was higher
that
proof.
bottle and bond, you know.
Yeah.
But it is good. I love the nose. The nose smells great. This might be
It's the best nose so far. Yeah. It's gotta go. We gotta take it. I'm sorry. He has other toys. I can't focus.
Hey, Gary. Give me that. Give me it, please. Give me. I don't want to let go, of course.
Yeah, see? He's gonna chew it in half. He's gonna eat all the strings. No, sir.
Yep. Oh,
Go lay down.
Yeah, that'll go well.
It will.
Sean Dobbin saying the 225th was the first. I think he meant to say 1792 I had. I liked it, and then I was unimpressed with the regular.
That makes sense. I
Yeah.
could see why.
Mm-hmm.
It has a longer finish than both the two that we've had so far. It has more of an oak presence.
It does.
Which I
Yes.
like.
Yes.
Better nose.
Mm-hmm. I really, that first sip I was like, not too impressed, but second sip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another flavor in there. It almost reminds me of like a toasty marshmallow, but it's not.
A little cinnamon in there,
Yeah, there's that too.
like a cinnamon stick.
Yeah, it's nice.
It is nice. Gary, you are bugging me out, man.
Quit nosing the bottles. Go lay down,
It's just
buddy.
too many. Bowl? China shop.
Go lay down, buddy. I know I took your
boy.
things. I know I took
Makes you
your
really appreciate Zoe.
Gary,
Now
we,
he's in. Oh,
we love
I mean,
him.
th-
Look at this.
I can't be mad at him.
He's so sweet.
He is a sweet boy.
He says, if I'm good, will you give me my toy back, please?
no.
All right, we'll try to ignore him now. Focus on, you're the reason why we're
Yeah.
here.
Is the
But his head
225th
is still
older? What was the selling point at Special Bottle? I mean, it was for the 225th anniversary of Kentucky. And of course, this is named after the year that Kentucky became a state in 1792.
It does have a toasty marshmallow note. Sorry, I just jumped. The cowbell almost fell over.
So in the honor of the anniversary, a distinct group of barrels has been carefully selected and married together to create this special commemorative expression. So it doesn't give any ages. Oh, no, wait, sorry. Read the next sentence, Chad. After aging nearly a decade in century-old warehouses in Bardstown, Kentucky, this bourbon is a true toast to the 225th anniversary of the Bluegrass State. So yeah, so this is almost 10-year. I guess we can compare this to the 12-year.
Yeah, it has like a marshmallowy graham crackery note that I really like too, and play with that oak. And I like all those things together. It's nice.
They're saying I need a little Gary.
You can get little dogs made.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
I feel like they should give us, like, can we get a discount code or something?
I know, for real.
But who's gonna ever be in New York and go to the
People
place
who
and
live
get the
in New
thing?
York.
That's true.
Ray could do it.
That's true. Well,
Do it, Ray.
I don't. They're too small of a company. I don't think they would.
Doppel.
We'll see.
That's the last time we'll
We
plug them
talk
for
about
free.
That's not true.
Anytime
we like
someone
to-
says, where'd that little Chad come from, we'll say a stork.
A stork. The stork brought him. We like to talk about things that we like, that we enjoy in our regular lives. I just can't be the person who's like, I love, what's an example? I love XYZ soda. This is my life. Like,
Yeah.
I love it so much. Like, I don't drink soda. Well, I would never.
Angry Birds is coming out with a special
I would
10th anniversary of
ne-
Angry Birds 2.
I would never. I would
I mean,
never.
I used to play download. I downloaded and played Angry
Well,
Birds
if you
back
wanted
in the day, but
There's no one offering money. But if you want to take their money, I couldn't do it because I don't play Angry Birds.
Angry Birds?
And I don't like that stuff.
I don't like
Because I
that
hate
stuff.
fun. Anyways,
My name's Sarah. I hate fun. Can I read?
Alonzo says he met you yesterday at Total Wine and that you're a solid dude. And
Alonzo, yeah. That was, I didn't even tell you about it. I did not tell a soul because that's how damn humble I am.
oh my gosh. But
but-
now here you are telling all these people.
Well, since it came up. Yeah, just walking into Total Wine and Alonzo was very excited. He was like, no way, Chad, bring it in. Took a selfie and yeah, great
Oh.
dude. Yeah, met him and his wife.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I hope you got something good at Total Wine. Not you. I know what you came home with. No more bottles, Chad.
Oh.
No, not until it's almost prime bourbon season.
Oh, Sarah, it's always prime
That's
bourbon season.
not true. It's not always prime bourbon season.
Alonzo, if you post that on Instagram, tag us, please.
Okay. Anyways, we're
think it
running
was a
out of
good picture.
time.
Favorite so far. Favorite
Do you
of the
want to
evening.
tell them what you got at Total Wine? They want to know.
Sure, yeah, that kind of, plays into what's new. Got Bardstown Bourbon Company Discovery 8. I hear 9's out there. Haven't seen
Haven't
9
seen
yet. Got to try a little sample because Todd Cooper also got that, and he cracked his open. Spoiler, it's very good.
Well,
Very
don't
good.
ruin the uncorking.
Well, that's all the information you're getting. We
Okay.
like it, so you know that.
we already
going
know you
into
would
it.
recommend it. Thanks a lot, Chad. You ruined the episode.
I did say I'd recommend it.
I'm just kidding.
And picked up the Hidden Barn, which is Jackie's Icahn's new venture.
That one I'm excited to know more about. I actually
Yeah.
know zero about it right now. I just know that
It's
is her
Neely
new
family.
thing.
Yeah.
That is all I know. This is all the information I have. And I kind of want to taste it before I know more.
Yeah.
Because, so we'll need
Maybe
to
look out for an episode.
uncorking on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone
Moving
asked
on.
the other day if we still do uncorkings.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we've done so many short and sweets lately. We just haven't, we've done some bigger episodes lately. And so we haven't done an uncorking in a little bit. But we decided this one because it's not as old.
I feel you.
Do you want to taste that one back to back, though, with the...
That would be a good idea.
So for the 5th time, I will put this back.
Okay. This one hasn't been opened in a little while. Oh, something else that's new?
What else?
We got some Four Gates.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and have tried all of them.
What?
And yeah, had them with Todd.
Excuse me?
Yeah, little tasters. Yeah, you didn't know? I didn't tell you that?
No.
Oh well, yeah, we did. It's okay. There's still some left in the bottle, Sarah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
and yeah. So
I'll keep that in mind next time I want to open something.
go ahead, go for it. Open it.
I will. I'm looking at that safe
Hey,
shelf over there.
you didn't talk me into it, but we did open something over the weekend that
needed to be opened
needed to be
anyways.
opened, and it was your idea, and then we did it. Just saying, it was the Booker's 25th.
So the gifts that are addressed to both of us, it's okay then, now. If I just go open them secretly without you.
Sure.
Back to the couch tonight, Dustin says.
Looks like little Chad's getting. Yeah, he'll get the big bed. They're gonna think that's true.
Just think about what you've done. Sounds like it's Todd's fault, Mike says.
No, he had nothing to do with it.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that it's okay for me to open whatever I want that comes in the mail, whether you're here or not. So
Absolutely.
yeah, right.
Absolutely.
Okay. That's the answer he's gonna give on camera. Don't believe it for a second, folks.
Drinking the 12-year. 96.6. So we are going up in proof. And we are going up in oak, too. That is oaky.
That is oakier, for sure.
Sure, 2 octaves higher.
Jonathan, our next 4-gate is supposedly almost ready.
Yeah, pretty soon.
But almost in the world of, you know, distiller or blender to distribution to retailer to customer.
Yeah.
Is not a very predictable road. So we're told soon, so we'll see.
Yeah.
We hope soon. I have a feeling that like a lot of picks are going to come out in quick succession. It's always
seems to be
when
how
it
they
rains,
happen.
it pours. We
Yeah.
haven't had a pick in a few months, although we've done enough picks to average more than one a month for the whole year.
Yeah.
They're just kind of in a bottleneck right now. So
Yeah. Definitely a good nose, although I like that 225th nose the best still.
I agree.
This does have more oak, but
It's more oak on the nose, which is it's kind of just oak on the nose.
Some way it doesn't taste as dark as the 10-year.
Which was the 225th.
Now this was like 99, and it was pretty limited, so
And how much was the
you
225th?
Saw it on secondary. I don't know.
He's scratching.
Well, the 225th, I feel like it was around 70, I want to say. Maybe it was back in 2017. Maybe this wasn't 99. I think maybe that's what we had to pay for it.
Anyways, well, that's what we paid for it. So.
Yeah, that's what we paid for it.
I mean, for the price difference, I don't know. I might lean more 225th. Although I do like the 12-year. I like, you know, it's the right amount of oak for me. It's nice.
Yeah.
But it is very... I feel like the 225th had more of that, like, again, the graham cracker, the toasted marshmallow, the oak, the sweet, and it had a nice play. This
Yeah.
one is more of just leaning into the oak.
Yeah, Sean's saying that he lucked into a 12-year for $60.
That's
so,
nice. Okay.
You know, I think we just...
Well,
we
I mean,
paid that because that's what we had
for
to
that,
pay.
I would say absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I just wish, again, once more, that it was a little higher proof. It's 96.8, though, so...
The
it's
broken record of us.
Not too far off. That's just our opinion.
Yeah.
But
Hey, Corey. With a super chat saying, have you guys heard the song All the Single Barrels by Drink 1792? Thoughts? Yeah, it's a bop. It's a jam of the summer.
it's a jam.
Love that.
Alex...
All the single barrels.
Oh, jeez. Alex Quintero wants to know, what tier do our picks normally make it to in Patreon? It was up there. Up. It's already gone. It's okay.
It's already gone. Well, when you officially cheers Corey for a super chat. Thank you, Corey.
Thank you, Corey.
Appreciate that.
And thank
Muchly.
you for helping us out with our Drink 1792 sticker. We do appreciate your hard work.
Absolutely.
He's the best. What was I saying?
What
tier?
for y'all's picks normally make it to?
It depends. There's bottles like the Bullet Mr. High Rye, I think, that are still out there. I think the world is not experiencing a shortage of Bullet or Bullet picks, so it wasn't one that like.
Plus, it was a high yield.
Right, and it was a higher yield. It was closer to 200 bottles, so
I think it was over.
It's it was maybe 220.
Yeah.
So it's a higher yield, and then everyone's not beating down the door to grab it. But it's good, and you know, people wanted to have it for like cocktails and
I love it. Yeah.
you know, good stuff. Whatever. Our Wilderness Trail was like that too. There was over 220 bottles for each of us,
Each barrel, yeah.
and it's a brand that people are less familiar with. So again, it didn't fly off the shelves immediately. It didn't sell out immediately, but it is, I think, gone now.
Yeah.
Which I think our link, or if one of the mods would drop the link to our available barrel picks. So those make it outside of Patreon, in those rare occurrences where we have a high yield and it's a brand or something that people aren't, you know, I don't know.
Not every patron is, getting.
Everyone's
the bottle.
not clamoring for it.
So maybe they got one recently from someone else.
Sure,
or
could be unfamiliar
whatever.
with it, could have other picks from that brand. And then there's the picks like our Knob Creek picks,
Creek,
this 1792, 4-gate. What else? Our Four Roses, I expect to go this way. Our Makers, our Russells, things that people are more familiar with. They've had other good pick experiences with, so they want it. and when the yields are sub 200, those will probably sell out. And we tend to see sell out around the Bourbon Society tier. Again, it just depends. When we have 150 bottles, it sometimes makes it down to the regulars tier, which is the $5 tier. If we have only 100 bottles of the $17.92, it could, in theory, if everyone bought one, it could sell out in the Drinking Buddies tier, which is the $20 tier. Mm-hmm. We just don't know, because not everybody's going to buy one. So, but it will be limit one per person, if that's helpful.
Yeah. Except the pick crew.
Only because they went on the pick. They
Yeah.
can have 2.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's another thing we do with picks that we get to do is we'll have people enter. We draw, depending on how many spots are, that you can do in a pick, but we'll decide how many people from, it's usually either the top 2 tiers or top 3 tiers. Mm-hmm. And then of those people who said they can be available on that day and travel there, then we do a random drawing that we do, and then those people go on the pick.
Yep.
Unless they have, we've occasionally had people, something came up, they weren't able to do it, so then we redraw.
We gotta sub somebody out.
Yeah.
Now what's he got?
I think a bone, I don't know.
Okay.
But at least he's over there.
He's over there now.
Doing it.
Yeah. So yeah.
Tasty.
I hope that answered the question. I know that was like a long-winded answer.
Yeah.
But it's hard to say.
Again,
I
inside
can't
baseball.
just say, clinking the bottles.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so that's BIB. We'll do that after this one.
Now are you ready?
Yes,
Okay.
now, finally. And this will be a live uncorking, because as you see...
It is sealed.
Mm-hmm.
I tried, but I
Yeah.
didn't get very far.
Yeah, let's see. Is it going to help us? There we go. Perforation.
But we only have 10 minutes left, and I kind of just want to
Oh,
go on.
wow. Where did the night go?
I don't know. Oops.
Well, we got to do this one because you've been clamoring.
I know, but I want to drink full proof.
Well, we can do a regular full proof and then that pick.
Sure.
The bourbon pursuit pick. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and we'll get something in our glass for the super chat. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Jason Newman said, I finally got our Pearl Dram pick. That was our Peerless Rye pick, which we just picked another one last month.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be, again, I would say at least 6 months, if not a little bit more. He said, it was lumped in with the Whiskey Weekend batch for 3-quart blends. Worth the wait. I forgot how good it was. Yes, that was a fun one to be part of. It was a virtual pick, that original one. So it's been a while.
Tony Joey Bag of Donuts saying this super chat is it's for an air horn blast.
No,
The Little Chat Calendar, a 1792 single barrel bottle kill.
What?
That's this guy, right? That ain't
Oh
happening,
my
obviously.
gosh.
And Bagooey. Cheers all, smash that like button, thumbs up, thumbs
Whoa.
up. That's a triangle. That's triangle worthy. Thank you, Tony Joey.
There we go.
Dinner's ready. Come on and get it. Yeah, Pearl Dram. I guess we'll have to do some takeoff of, what was their next album? Vitology? Was that the next one after 10? Can't remember.
I don't know.
We'll have to figure that out.
We're going to see them at Bourbon and Beyond.
Pearl Jam, yes.
Pearl Jam, not Pearl Dram. We should give them a bottle. First of all, we won't meet them.
Excuse me, Eddie.
Strangers, can you?
Excuse me. Yeah, I got a
Let me
bottle
bring
I'm gonna
alcohol
give
into
to
this
Eddie.
festival, and it's I'm ripping off your album art.
Mr. Vetter, yeah, look at this art we're inspired by.
Did you do the air horn?
Oh, I am so sorry, Joey.
He said in all caps, "Where's my air horn?"
When you're right, you're right. All right, headphone users, you're warned. There you go.
They want to know where are the Bagooey shirts.
I think we might have to do a pre-order just
We
so we're
would
not
have to do
sitting
a
on top
pre-order.
of
Well, we would need
bunch
a
of
design
Bagooey shirts.
first. We need a
Yeah.
design, and then we can do a pre-order.
Corey?
I don't know. He's still in the chat. I picture those like big bubble letters, or like
Yeah.
you know how they do the airbrush font when you go to the beach and you see it like over a shirt. It would be like airbrush Bagooey with like.
Or it's like shadowed a bunch of times, Bagooey. And Mr. Noisemaker.
And he's back. Well, we're almost.
I also think we got a thumbs down for that air horn.
We have 5 thumbs downs now, and I bet you
I
they're
know.
All for that?
No, it was just.
Can you hear that? Oh.
Yeah.
Hello, you.
Hello, single barrel. 98.6.
Okay.
Body temp.
For normal people, not for me. I run cold.
She's a vampire.
I mean, look at me.
Yeah. She's translucent.
Will you be quiet?
That's good. That's
is good.
good. I mean, it doesn't have the oak, like the 225th and the 12 year have, obviously. But dang, that's a good single barrel. I'm liking
is
that quite a
tasty.
bit. Quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm feeling like airbrush scene with like Lil Chad, and I guess I don't know. We'll have to do some.
He's on a
little
beach chair,
scene.
but he is still this rigid. So it's just kind of like.
So he's a
you know.
corpse.
Well, he's not.
It looks like almost like how you would like. God.
He doesn't have the kung fu grip. He's not posable action figure.
This is underrated, I think. Yeah. Peter says.
As long as you get a good
because that's the thing
single
with single
barrel.
barrels. But I wonder if they pick profile like to make them. I mean, I
absolutely.
think that's what they do with most single barrels that are
Absolutely,
on the shelf. But
Yeah.
Weekend at
Weekend at
Chad's. I love that. Oh my goodness.
Loved that movie as a kid. Man, that had some replay action. Second one, not as good. Weekend at Little Chad's.
Darren wants to know, where can I buy the Peerless? Unfortunately, the Pearl Jam is all sold out. And we just picked another one, though, last month. So
Another 5 or 6 months.
will probably be 5 or 6 months until that one's up for sale. And that will be through kegandbottle.com. But we do it on Patreon.
Yeah, through our
we
Patreon.
release the bottles through
Our
Patreon.
single barrel club, if you will. Oh, this is good.
I have got to. Excuse me. Oh, who's a good boy?
Dog troubles.
Who's a good boy? Okay, I'll give these back to you very soon. I love you. You're a good boy. Go lay down.
You know, Raging Irishman, I've been thinking about getting a 3D printer, or at least looking into them to decide if I could get a 3D
the
printer.
first thing I've heard about it. Where will you put it? We have no space.
Oh, there'll be space.
No.
Now that we have the shed and the. But if
It's not to add more things. It's to get rid of things.
if I could print
Thanks,
little
Moms.
Chads, and then I can make a little Sarah somehow. I don't know. I'd have
Wait,
to have.
are these being hidden?
I would have to have the 3D rendering.
Where's the mods?
Yeah, could we get?
Or are they already hidden?
I don't know.
I can't tell. Anyways, we'll just move on.
They're getting them. They're getting
Okay.
them. Thank you.
Thank you.
all. I was thinking little Chad army like clone troopers. Absolutely.
Come here, Bob.
Yes. Oh, someone's saying the high rye. HR bartender saying the high rye is the favorite of the vertical. Yeah, I wish we had that.
Very frustrating.
Yeah.
It's okay. Very frustrating. Like we don't have a full wall behind us.
Right.
Like, who are we to complain about anything?
Right. Agreed. All right. Foolproof. No.
Foolproof.
Well, we never got
Finally.
to bottle and bond, but
If you made me wait.
I guess we have to do bottle and bond.
It's bottom to bottom.
It's like that. A few
I'd
points
say
higher.
it's somewhere in the middle. My guess is the 225th and the 12 year are going to be a little bit better. The single barrel's probably going to be a little bit better. The sweet wheat, the small batch, and the bottled and bond are going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Speaking of
say
keg and bottle,
bottled and bond, then
that's where this
sweet
one's
wheat,
from.
then small batch.
Yeah. Brian and Tammy, we have to thank for this.
A case of the Mondays.
Case of the Mondays.
I
Yep.
like this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bourbon Pursuit. Our friends over there
Mm-hmm.
at Bourbon Pursuit.
This was filled December 2009. That's a long time ago.
Here, I'll do. Well, let me
I want the
do
Pursuit
a
one.
little rinse. We'll repeat. And I'll do the regular off the shelf. You know, if this were more available, and I'm sure it is in some states, people are like, oh, I see that all the time. But if this were available on the shelf, just like most things, this would be one of the value kings, up there with Rare Breed and so forth. I mean, it's good. That's what I'm saying.
Devin says, this is my stapler.
I think you have my stapler. I'm gonna burn the building down.
PC load letter.
What the
fuck
does that
does that
mean? Wow. Okay. It's okay. We're
It's
yeah.
a
we're,
quote.
We're enough into it that we're all good.
It's a quote.
It's a quote. Can't get mad at quotes.
It's not my fault that was what's in the movie.
Aren't all
Sorry, all
foolproof
you 21
picks
plus year olds,
at-
cover your
I was
ears.
just-
I know you don't come here for that though.
Aren't all foolproof picks at 125? Yes. Yes, they are.
We're excited for ours. Again, it will launch beginning on Wednesday, probably Wednesday and Thursday on our Patreon page.
Mm-hmm.
We have 100-ish bottles, so we expect it to sell out before it gets all the way through Patreon. If you're thinking about joining, that's great. We'd love to have you. We have more picks coming out this year, including Four Roses, Russell's, Fourgate,
Kentucky Spirit.
what is it? Penelope Toasted, Yellowstone Single Barrel, and more and more and more.
Nulu. I'm
However, if you go and join today after you watch the show, again, we'd love to have you. We are in blackout period right now for the 1792. So if you join, it will have to make it through the other tiers where people are already locked in. They've already had their pledges processed for this month. They will get the crack at it first. And then if there's anything left at the end,
Sure.
you will get the notification.
You all will get it first before it leaves Patreon.
Right, before it leaves Patreon.
Yeah. And that's
so-
for any pick that goes into blackout period. And once we announce that we will be sending out the schedule of times, that's when it goes into blackout. So it's typically, what would you say, about
A week.
maybe a week or less of that blackout period?
At least 3 days
and
to
that's
a
to
week.
protect you all, the longtime Patreon member, from someone jumping from $1 to $50 level
To get the pick.
and
then
drop
taking
back
it back
down.
out. Yeah.
Which, sneaky.
It doesn't happen a lot. In fact, I don't know that we've ever had it happen that I've noticed. But it's in place because it may not be a problem yet, but I never want it to be a problem.
Exactly. Put those in there.
Yes, by the time it were to happen and we were to decide to do this to fix it, it would already be too late on a pick. So we have it in place.
What's up, nerd? Got him.
This is what I wanted all night.
Oh, wow. Standard. I'm drinking the standard, just off the shelf, 1792 full proof. So good. So good. But I want that pick. I can pour my own glass. I got a
I'll
glass
give it
over
to you.
here. Yeah, careful on ladders, folks.
It's so rich and... Is it Buffalo Tracy, though? Does it have that, like,
Again.
almost that
I need to meet
little...
this Buffalo
It's
Tracy.
right here in front of your face.
No, I'm saying again, I need to meet this Buffalo Tracy.
Oh, Buffalo Tracy-ish.
It's like an SNL character. Wow,
It has
Buffalo
a little
Tracy.
touch of... It's like those dark, yummy flavors with a touch of, like a hint of grapiness, or what I like to call purple.
Yeah. Oh, this one's darker.
You know what I mean?
Grapier for sure.
Like blind,
Yeah.
I might say, is that a Stack Junior? Blind.
It has
It's not quite as much of a kick.
its sister distillery leanings
Yeah, I think so.
and a much spicier mouthfeel. Good God, what is he eating
He
now?
brings another toy every time I take one. At least it's not crunchy. He's just... It's a
Now it's just a
long
slobbering
bone,
sound.
and it's like hollow. You stuff treats in it, and so he's trying to like tongue the treats out of it. I know, but
Oh,
that's what's happening.
We're aware.
We're aware. I know. That's that sound that you hear. Hi. Missile Man says purple flavor. It's like when something tastes like a color. I don't know how to explain it. Purple is just a thing in whiskey. Like sometimes you taste something and you're like, if it was a color, it would be purple. I don't know that I've experienced many others though.
I agree. Yeah.
I need to think about that more.
So, Trev, Bourbon Ranch, another YouTube channel here on YouTube, you can go subscribe to. It says, listen here, Chaz. I don't know if you're speaking to Chaz right now, but come on to a stream with me and let's discuss Star Wars, Game of Thrones, and any other nerdy thing we can think of. Sarah can come, but only if she brings the H.
I might just let you have your time.
Accept that invitation, Trev.
I might just let you have your time.
I don't know if you know this, but I have opinions about things.
Oh, jeez, tell me about it.
And I like sharing them on the internet. It's not always just about bourbon.
The regular off-the-shelf 1792 Full Proof has a hint of a nuttier quality in it than this one does.
Oh, so if we're going not the place that they're distilled, this one leans more either Heaven Hill or Jim Beam. This one leans more Buffalo Tracy.
Obviously, they are all both distilled by Barton, 1792,
Right.
but
Tracy can be a guy's name too.
that's fine, like Tracy Jordan.
Tracy Jordan. Yep.
You got very defensive about that, and
I don't
I'm
know
not
why
sure
it popped into my
why.
head. I think it's because last time I said it, people were like, never try to nickname a lady or a woman Buffalo. I'm like, hey, Tracy can be a guy's name too. I never said it was a lady.
Okay,
I'm just recalling previous comments, sorry.
sure.
Anyway, that popped in my head.
Trev says I can come too because his Sarah will be there.
Okay.
And you all can do your thing, and we'll just get our H's going.
She already has an H.
Oh, well, then I'll
Right?
No, he said his Sarah with no H.
Oh, I thought your Sarah had an H.
No.
Huh. She had that removed? I don't know.
Okay.
The H? Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Between the two, I mean, I really like regular off-the-shelf 1792 Full Proof. This is very good.
It is. I don't know
The
why
Bourbon, again, this is
we
the
haven't
Bourbon Pursuit Case of the Mondays.
more.
I opened it for some reason. I don't remember why.
Because you wanted to drink it?
I think I was missing ours, and I was like hoping it would come in, and I was like, I need a reminder of what these taste like. Then I sipped it, and I was like pissed after that because I was like, now I really want ours.
Yeah. I know.
This is delicious. They do good picks as well.
They do. Yeah.
What a couple of good guys over there.
Yeah. Kenny and Ryan.
Kenny. Speaking of Kenny and Ryan, we got their Pursuit series.
Oh, that's
latest
right.
Pursuit series.
That's another
in.
thing on what's new. Yeah, the bourbon and the rye. Look for those in a
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet. Yeah, I'll be doing both of those. I think double
Yeah.
short and sweet. So it might not be as short, but it'll be doubly sweet.
Sure. Yeah. I really can't wait. Now when ours comes in, I want to compare it to this one because I would consider this like an exceptional 1792 Full Proof pick.
Yeah.
I might not like the answers I get, but I have faith in us. I think we picked a great
We
one.
have the power of Danny Kahn behind us. I have full.
You think they did not have this?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know
It's
either.
not. He's not always on them.
That's true. He's not always on them.
Yeah.
But something makes me believe that
was
he would be there
gracious enough
for them.
to grace us with his presence.
I think this one's also a few years back, too. A year or two.
A year or two. Yeah, it's not
Well, that's a few.
obviously from this year. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Gurgle, gurgle. No, I didn't do it.
You got the dog's attention. Sounds like something else is going on over there. Okay. I think that fall shook some stuff loose. I don't know what's going on.
I'm just happy to be alive, folks. But seriously, be careful on ladders.
Not nails on a chalkboard, Paladonus said, and Jonathan said, like a cheap bed frame. That's what I was thinking.
Oh,
That's exactly what it sounded like, but you just
wow.
kept on.
I was
You
channeling
just-
some Fat Boy
you
Slim. I don't
kept
know.
On.
Weapon. That was my weapon of choice.
Okay. You do what you have to do.
DJ Jazzy Jazz.
Ian said, driving his cat nuts. Raging Irishman wants to know if your life flashed before your eyes.
I was suspended in air for quite a while.
But he didn't immediately get up and be like, let's go open all those bottles that we never opened before. It wasn't like a near-death experience. But yeah, it's weird. It felt like you were floating for a second or something.
It was very much like, I remember thinking, I don't want to knock what we've put up so far of this shed down. So I have to make sure I fall just on the floor. And then
It was weird.
Then we're looking for a socket bit after that for about 10
Because
minutes.
it was in
I
his
had it in
hand
my
when
hand, and then I
it
was
went,
like, what?
It was like across the driveway. We finally found
Yeah,
it.
we found it later. not fun. But
Anyways.
glad to be here.
But yeah,
folks.
it didn't change.
Glad to be here.
It didn't change his outlook on life or anything because he still didn't come in and open all the things that he wants to open. So
Well, because I'm responsible and I knew we had a live tonight. So I was thinking of you all.
near-death experience, and you think of them. Again, screw you, Sarah.
Come on, it was not a near death.
I'm just kidding. It wasn't that bad.
Jeez.
It's a joke.
Right.
I got sleepy
Right.
from being outside all day.
I know we've been working hard
We've
today,
been working,
folks.
and yesterday too.
Yeah.
Wait, it was a 2-day job.
It was a 2J. 2J.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, maybe Chaz is here.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Well, okay. Just enough.
Just.
But we should go because we've run out of things to say. That was more than that.
Corporate Count
I mean-
Babel, Nina speaking. Just a moment. Just a wee nip.
Mods are earning their keep tonight.
They are.
Sean, thank you
Yeah.
so much. Joseph, getting them out of here. Thank you.
Joseph is on it.
He is on it. Oh man, I meant to make an old fashioned. I'll have to do it next week. I meant to start the show with an old fashioned.
That was another thing
I don't
from
want
Ray.
to say I discovered a new. Well, it wasn't. We had a backup bottle of the Woodinville maple syrup. Their maple syrup is Joseph sends them. And I believe we've gotten another one from someone else in the past too. But I can never remember. I know Glenn and Kathy give us the honey. I don't think they gave us one of those. But I can't remember, so
No,
I could be
yeah,
wrong.
theirs was the Virginia honey. Yeah.
And Joseph has
is
sent
delicious.
us Woodinville maple syrup in the past, so we had a bottle.
And quite a few of these Woodinvilles
That
right
is
back
true.
here. Thank you, sir, with honors.
So we had a bottle in our pantry already. So I haven't opened it because we didn't have a backup and I didn't want to use it.
Right.
Because I love it so much. So Ray brought us one, and so I opened my backup one because now I have the backup to the backup. And now we will go through them. This is probably like our 5th bottle of that. It's good.
It was really good. It was very mapley. I only smelled your glass.
It
'cause-
was delicious.
yeah.
So I call it a maple walnut old fashioned. It's not groundbreaking like invention or anything like that. I'm sure someone has made this exact thing before. Of
course.
But I stumbled upon it and I really like it for fall. JG says he loves my Southern old fashioned. It might still be my favorite.
It's great. I love that one.
So it was 2 ounces of Knob Creek small batch for the nutty. And then 4 dashes of black walnut bitters, also nutty. And a 1/4 ounce of that Woodinville maple syrup. It doesn't have to be Woodinville maple syrup. It could be any maple syrup. But a 1/4 ounce is very important because maple syrup is so sweet.
Yeah.
You really don't need much at all.
Yeah.
And then, you just stir it with ice. I couldn't figure out what I wanted the garnish to be, though, because it was so sweet. He says he only uses it in his old fashions. I love it. I think I wanted the garnish to be like a sprig of rosemary. Because it would bring,
nice.
like, I don't know, something
Oh.
herbal to balance out the sweet. It doesn't feel like it should be citrus, but if it was citrus, I think it would be lemon.
That's almost sexual.
Anyways, I'll make it next week. But
Sounds-
yeah, 2 ounces of bourbon, a 1/4 ounce of maple syrup, 3 to 4 dashes of black walnut bitters.
Sounds like a wonderful thing to paint on some bacon. Make candied bacon.
that would
the
be
mix
good.
of bourbon and maple syrup.
That would be good. Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna be in Vegas.
Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day weekend. Just to let you guys know that again. If you haven't heard, we'll be there. If you're gonna be there, let us know. We'll hang.
That is true. I still need to
Why?
figure out our plans. We've been so busy.
Yeah, busy times and busier times coming up.
Busier times to come. But it's all good things. We're very happy about it.
We are.
I'm going to finish this off camera.
What will we be doing next week on live?
I don't know, Chad.
I think.
Try to take over the world. I love to make a Pinky in the Brain reference.
I think we'll be opening some bottles. You know, we got a couple of smoke wagons back here that haven't been opened now. We got that Motorhead that's still staring at us. We got some other things just to get opened, and so we have a opinion on them. So I think maybe that's, next week maybe kind of a grab bag.
Grab bag?
I feel like.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Before we move on, a couple more questions about Vegas. Let's see. Sim S says, where are you staying? Event, tasting, trying to put together like a mini meetup at a bar on the Strip. We are staying on the Strip, and we're staying at the Park MGM, which is big, so I don't feel scared to say that.
Room number.
No, I don't know about that.
237.
No. So we're staying there. If you're a patron, let us know. Send us a direct message because we're trying to figure out who all's coming or who all's going to be in town. So we can let you know either Friday or Saturday. We'll do like a little let's meet up for drinks time. And then Jonathan says he'll be there and he owes us a pour. Well, thank you so much. And again, just shoot us a message. I'll try to keep that in mind. I want to make sure everyone who's going knows. But obviously I don't want to post it for everyone because everyone's not going. But yeah, so if you're not a Patreon, you can send an email.
Yeah.
Just give me a few days to get back to you. I have about 20 orders to catch up on tomorrow morning, so.
We both do, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. And episodes to film and edit and merch to fulfill and bourbon to drink.
And it's a hard life, you know?
Sorry, I was miles away. All right.
I was like, what are you doing?
Woodinville drink day. We should do that on a Sunday. We should. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. We got 362 watching. Bourbon Ginger reminding you to hit that like button. We do appreciate that. It's a nice thing to do. And we will see you guys next week. As we said, we'll probably be doing a mixed bag of things. And where is that freaking graphic?
There it is. Nope. Yeah.
Yep. There it is. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you next week and drink more bourbon. Bye-bye.
Bye.